Here is Gottlieb's answer to Williams' Comet and Cyclone. Hot Shots, an amusement park themed game. Not many were made, but it plays pretty well. And you know what we did? We did, as you can see, we punched it up with some LED lighting. This uses a fluorescent light that lights up. And look at this, you can't get this underlay in here anymore. This one actually still has good color. Almost all of these that are out there, the color is not only fading, but the girls are quite dim. They're not as brilliantly colorful as they are here. So we're pretty happy at how nice this one held up. We have two brand new ramps we got from Steve Young. He still had a couple new ones in stock. This one was new, and this one over here. He also sells, the most important part of all, brand new rubbers that accelerate the ball that you're going to see. And boy, does it accelerate it. We had to do some fixing up of the artwork on the sides. We've repainted the white on the edges because we had, you know, some scratching and stuff, and Steven matched up the colors and artwork pretty nice on this. Considering the cabinet was pretty decent to start with, wood-wise, we just had to fix up the paint. The playfield's just beautiful. We put in some, oh, you know what, before we start a game, put this up here like this. This opens like this, and then we lift out the glass here, like so. Okay, there we go. This is the Gottlieb soundboard, and then this is their speech board over here. So this adds the words, uses a standard System 80 power supply, System 80B power supply. I remember I showed you folks there was a reset board here. Boy, was this a mess. This always was breaking down, always failing. We take it out and we throw it away. You know, if the game doesn't start the first time, you turn it off and on. Once out of every 100 times, the game doesn't power up. So you just turn it off and on. That's all that stupid board did. But you know, that drags down the board when it goes bad. So we always take that one out. We took this logic board out, and this little board we carefully resoldered all the legs on that, because over the years it becomes ice cold. And there's our lithium battery with the plug, so it can be easily changed. In the case of this, we put a new connector on here. Obviously, I think with all Gottlieb games, you tighten the screws here. There's also other boards down below I'm going to show you too. You have to service before the game will become 100% reliable. Let's face it, you want a game that's 100% reliable. Everybody does. Good. Let's get that back in. See that speaker? You know why I like the speakers up here? They point right at your head. Sort of like the Data East did the same thing with their two speakers cockeyed. But remember, this game is not stereo. It's a 3-speaker mono, 2 up here and 1 down at the bottom. Let's see. Oh, I just didn't I? I tell the guys I'm not going to do anymore. All right, let's look here. Underneath, all these boards we had to take out and tighten the screws and also flow solder. You have to be careful, though, that you don't screw the boards up. If you take them out, this board gets the 3 transistors, this gets the 2. This affair here, that turns the motor on and off. It's covered because it's 110 volts. That's this motor here. And Gottlieb very cleverly put that there to protect your fingers from taking a beating there. 2 drop target banks are close together. They're all color-coded. You can see we have some LEDs down underneath. We put new end-of-stroke switches, of course, 2 new flipper coils, 2 new flipper sleeves, and new plungers and links. Those are those plungers and links. They make these flippers super powerful again, just like it was when the machine was brand new. And you know, you deserve that. You need brand new stuff. Anyway, we're finished that part. And now, in a moment, we're going to start. I guess we're ready now to give it a try. When the game first starts, the fire lifts up all the targets, and then it lights up this. Now, it's rather noisy. With the glass on the top, that motor's nice and quiet. But this is the accelerator. Now, it doesn't work every time. And when it doesn't work, it rolls through another lane, and the crowd will go, oh. I'm going to turn up the volume. There we go. We'll see if they awe me on the first shot. Nope. Fired it right up. Now, This game has some really good color-coordinated shots. I just finished getting all 4 blue targets, so I lit my blue, but I still need red, yellow, and green. Now, when I get these, it activates a feature called a freeze feature. This comes up to save your ball one time, and watch. If I go up here and go in the hole, not all the way through, it slows the whole game down. My prize is frozen, and I can pick up lots of extra points until all of a sudden it starts going fast again. But every time I hit the freeze, it freezes it. So, now look, my lock is lit now. So let me roll up there. Now I'm fast again, see? But I can slow it down by hitting any of the 4 freeze targets. Oh, there's another target here that lets you lock the ball. Now it stays there until I fire the ball. Now watch what happens. Up. You hear the crowd go, oh. Well, that multi-ball lasted all of 30 seconds. Not, no, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. This has another nice feature. See, I'm still freezing. I froze it again. The music gets slower. Very clever. This has a kickback here, too. This has another nice feature too. Now I'm back into my regular feature. It's called the pump shot. You go up here, if you go far enough and go up the ramp and come through, it comes down this hole. And then it normally every time rolls through here. If by some horrible chance it misses that and goes here, the game will give you your ball back. Watch. First I'll do the pump shot. Say pump shot, I'll do it again. Hey, there's another 50,000. Okay, one more time. Oh, got stuck. Let's try it again. Pump shot again. Now watch what happens if I divert the ball over here. I'm going to put my finger here. I went through this lane, and guess what? The game gave me back my ball. I didn't lose the ball because the game figured it's not supposed to go down that lane. It did. It gave you back your points. My pump shot's back up to 100. Really neat. A lot of fun on this game. Lots of stuff to do. We turn the volume down a little. We think our customers really going to like this. This is another game going to Utah, and we're going to get this packed up and out tomorrow. How about renting a game for your next party? My daughter Terry will tell you all about renting games for your next event.
Do you want your next party to be a big hit? Rent one or more of our games for your next event. We have both old and new pinball machines, or a game that up to 4 people can play at the same time. Touchscreen games are a lot of fun. Or how about a bubble hockey? Our delivery men bring them in and set them up. We even rent jukeboxes. Go to our website for more information at tntamusements.com.
We're in the yellow pages under amusements.
Living is good, isn't it, folks? That's all for now. Good night.